Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Arizona Dreams. Today we're looking at Prescott Valley, which is up north from Phoenix. It's in a 2-hour ride. And we're going to check out some of the neighborhoods and things like that today, so join us. Alright, so we're now getting into more of Prescott Valley proper, if you will. On my left is one of the schools. I don't know which school it is, but let's talk about some of Prescott Valley. It's in Yavapai County, next to Prescott and I want to say Williams' son, but I'll double check that for you. Population is very similar to Prescott. It's about 41,000 plus or minus. Median age, it's a little younger community here. It's about 43 to 44, and the median household income is about 43,800 plus or minus. So let's call it 43 to 44. Property value about 176,000 plus or minus. And listing price about $314, and again I couldn't find actual medians for sale prices. It's 76 and some change for white, and 18.9, so almost 19% Hispanic. Everything else was less than 2%, so it didn't make the list. You see a sign for the rodeo, so there's still some rodeo stuff happening. I mentioned Williamson. Dewey Humboldt is the other town that is nearby, and we're coming in on it's Robert Road and Long Mesa Drive. I'm turning onto Long Mesa Drive, and we're getting into some of the neighborhoods to give you an idea of what Prescott Valley offers for neighborhoods. While we're getting close to that, which it's like right here, so you see the neighborhoods on my right. I'm going to one that was listed for sale just so I could have a good example. Employment opportunities, healthcare, and social assistance is one of the big ones. Educational services, retail, trade, accommodations and food services, and professional. Next one, sorry. And then scientific and technology and services. So those are your opportunities here for employment. And you see some of the commercial property on the left side of this road, and then the neighborhoods start literally on the right side of the road as I'm heading down the road. So you got Sun Valley Diesel there. Waste management was another one that's always going to be a player. As long as the city has any form of population, waste management, employment opportunities will be there. It's a sleepy little neighborhood here, and it doesn't look like a lot's going on, but it is a Sunday morning, so they could just be sleeping in. I'm trying to get you a good idea of what everything looks like, and it's compared to Prescott, which is nearby. These homes are not as nice. They look a little bit older. They look a little bit smaller. But this is what Prescott Valley has to offer, at least in this neighborhood. Now, there may be other neighborhoods that are worth looking into. I don't know the Prescott Valley that well to know which neighborhoods are the good spots and which ones don't. Speaking of that stuff, let's talk about schools while we're riding in here, checking out. There's a cool little cabin up there on the hill. You can't see it. I'll come back around. But there's some cool opportunities here. Schools, 32 of them in the valley, Prescott Valley. Both high schools rated 8s. And then we had 3 7s, 2 6s, 4 5s, 2 3s, and 1 1. The rest were unrated. So I don't know that I would stamp it as a great school system, but there are certainly worse. Area vibe scores were 73 for livability. Cost of living is a C+, education got an F, housing D+, amenities A+, crime B+, employment C, and weather B+. And I'm going to, again, just like I did with Prescott, absolutely stamp that and say yes. The weather here, from what I've seen and what I've talked to from people around Prescott Valley and Prescott, it's great. So let's just be clear, it does get cold here. But the summertime, they don't see the 100 temps like you do down in Phoenix Valley. And there's a lot of opportunities for things. That's why I said the amenities scored well, and I've seen that. I can definitely validate that the amenities around here, there's plenty of opportunities. There's national forest, there's bodies of water, there's entertainment options. Not bad though. Like I said, I don't think these houses are bad. I just think that there were some that were nicer. And these are kind of following the Phoenix model with being pretty close to each other. which is surprising to me. There seems like there's a lot of space available. I mean, looking out over Prescott Valley here, there's a lot of undeveloped land right out there, but yet they're kind of smacking everything pretty close together. I don't know that it's as close as Phoenix Valley, but the other thing you see is you're getting a lot of the siding. You don't see that in the valley very often with the clad siding or the brick. And there's a brick house there. Usually you get this, you get stucco. Alright, so we're heading to Foghorn Ranch. I'm hoping that this is not a private gated community, but this is going to be the upper end of Prescott Valley homes, and it shows that models are open, so hopefully we'll be able to get in there. I can tell you that some of the homes that I saw listing in this neighborhood are in the upper and lower 400,000 mark, so hopefully we'll see some properties that are much nicer quality. I can tell you right off the bat, I see a lot of solar power, so these are probably newer builds. I can say that also because they've got models open, which means that it should be new construction. But we'll check it out here in about a minute and a half. We should be in there. So this is a community pool. This is getting a little more standard to like what you would see in the valley. This is Spring Creek, what I'm pulling into now. And like I said, these homes are in the 400,000 mark. This is North Windy Walkway, which is what I just crossed. And I'm on East Clear Sky Trail. So these homes in here apparently are going to get you $400,000 to get in here. Well, honestly, I'm surprised that these are $400,000 homes. They're nice, but they don't look like the size of $400,000. I don't see anything wrong with these homes. And actually, I think, yeah, that's the one that I saw online. So that's 424 is what they're asking for. I mean, this is a nice little cul-de-sac, certainly. Looks like we've got some RV gates there and there. So RVs are not uncommon here, and I told you there's plenty of opportunity for it. So this is a nicer neighborhood than the other neighborhood that we showed you. Size-wise, it might be a little bigger. Maybe they're deeper homes. Check down this summer walkway and see what it has. And you know, we got the concrete block walls. That seems to be fairly standard, at least in the valley. I would guess that it's probably a little harder to do as you get up further north because of the frost line, because it's more expensive. I will tell you that those block walls are not cheap to put in comparison to, say, a fence or something like that, or a gate, chain link fence. I think this is a nice, cute little neighborhood. I think that this is similar to the closeness, a little bit more space between the homes than what you see in the valley. Not by a lot. Some nicer homes. They look like they're a little newer build. Like I said, I saw a community pool, so I'm sure that there's that option. Well, everyone, that's been Prescott Valley in Arizona, just in Yavapai County, just north of Maricopa. Hope you enjoyed it. You know the drill. Subscribe, share, like, comments down below. Tell us where you want us to go to next. And otherwise, just check back for the next video and take care. Thanks.